Hello everyone, I'm Toxicolor, but you may call me Toxic. I'm an indie artist. I'm using artist as a vague general term to describe whatever the I'm doing. Because I do cosplay, music, I DJ, I do art, whether it be traditional mediums like painting or traditional art like on paper with a pencil, digital art, I do video editing, I do a whole lot of stuff. And today I'm going to present to you my little is not really the word I would use to qualify this project. But yeah, I'm going to present to you my new project, which is the fanzine project. I don't have a better name for it, leave me alone. So basically it all started at Japan Expo South, France, of course, because you probably saw in my descriptions on my social media accounts that I am French. So as I was saying, it all started at the Japan Expo South in Marseille of last year, if I remember correctly. Yes, last year. So it was around March, I think it was in March. And my eyes settled on this little cutie, which is my most prized possession. No, it's not, but in my heart it is, okay? It's a My Hero Academia fanzine made by Ukio. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I will put their socials down in the description below as well as on screen. And it's a My Hero Academia fanzine called My Zero Academia. Easy wordplay, but I like it. And this fanzine was 10 bucks, right? And it's a parody of My Hero Academia. It has very funny stuff, and the drawings are really pretty. I really like the art style. Yeah, it just sparked something within me, but I never really got around to making them because depression, first of all, it's kicking my ass, especially right now, but I decided to combat it by getting into fanzines and making my own. So the first thing I had to figure out was which fandom I wanted to make a fanzine on, because of course you can make your own fanzine about basically anything. I've seen people do photography fanzines, I've seen people do like general journaling fanzines, some made about little stories they made up. I couldn't really decide because I had two really interesting ideas which I'm going to make, but I'm gonna make them like at the same time simultaneously, which I know isn't a good thing and you probably shouldn't do this, but I don't care, to be honest, because I'm unemployed, I'm a NEET. So the two fandoms I have settled on were My Hero Academia, because I'm a huge My Hero Academia fan, and Danganronpa, because I see so little Danganronpa content. Of course the fanzines are going to be in French when I'm going to be designing them, because French is my first language, but I will be making English versions as well, so I can sell them. That's a very long intro, what the This is day one of my... How am I gonna call this? I can't call this a devlog, because it's not me developing a game. I'll figure it out, But this is day one of working on it. We are currently Saturday, August 23rd. I've already started drawing a little yesterday because I had some ideas. I'm taking huge inspiration from this fanzine, and at the end of this fanzine he does some small character illustrations, which is what I focused on. I'm doing this because I want to be able to make designs that are unique to me. So for example, the way I draw the face shapes, I want it to be consistent and unique to me, so I'm making a sort of reference sketch beforehand. I started working for the Danganronpa one first because I am currently in my Danganronpa phase. So yeah, for today I'm gonna focus on finishing the design pages for the characters, make at least 2 to 4 pages of character sketches. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna update you a little later, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, so it's No Makeup Toxic here because I just woke up. It's midday and I just woke up. So I'm here to give you a little update since last morning when I recorded the first part of this video. So first off, I was gonna use Canva to print my fanzine. But the problem is, I noticed that yesterday evening, that you can only put 24 pages, and that includes the front and back pages, the cover. I'm stupid, it's called the cover. The front and back covers and the two inside pages inside of the covers, you know what I mean? So that only gives me like 20 pages left of content, and I'm not sure if I want to make something that's this small, because the fanzine I own is a little bigger. So we, by we I mean my mother and I, are gonna go to a print shop tomorrow, and actually multiple print shops, in case the first one says they can do it. They can make something like this with around the same number of pages and the same texture for the pages, etc, etc. If they say no, we're gonna go to another, then another, then another, until we find one that can actually do it for us. So what I did since yesterday morning, I've done 2 pages so far. I'll put them on screen somewhere, and they're fully done. These are gonna be pages I'm gonna be putting at the end as like some extra content, you know what I mean? Am I going to draw all of the Danganronpa characters? I'm not sure. That's it. What am I doing? Okay. That's pretty much it, yeah. If this project interests you, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok as well. I forgot I had a TikTok. I will be posting updates on both platforms, as well as on here. And yeah, thank you for sticking around and watching this video until the end. I love you guys. Thank you so much again. I know I've already said that, but I'm so grateful to have an audience, even if it's like 10 people at best. I'll see you in the next one.